Hi guys, welcome back. I just wanted to do a different style video and just sit down and, as the title of the video says, how YumCars is dealing with the problem that is currently crippling the world. So you've seen the news, pretty much every country is getting hit with this really badly, some worse than others. So how are we dealing with it? So obviously the world is kind of experiencing a demographic change where no business owner, kind of politician, subcontractor, nobody has been prepared for this. And I don't think we've embarked on something like this in our generation's lifetime. So it's kind of an interesting case study to kind of look and see what's happening. But in terms of the isolation, I believe that me and Kelly have kind of already been in isolation for a while because we don't really have that much social contact with people. Really our main kind of activity day in, day out is coming obviously from our house to here, where we do obviously filling, labeling, anything like that, obviously retail of our product and also like the detailing side. So literally that is our life. So this whole isolation is in essence has been pre-planned. So we're dealing with it okay. We've closed the detailing side down, so we have no kind of physical contact with the customers. Any deliveries that we do send out daily is we have an agreement with our DPD driver who's really cool. He beeps outside for us when he's coming into our side of the park, and we just lift the shutter doors, leave the parcels outside, he collects them. So obviously the shutter doors closed, so we completely have no contact with anybody. I think the only physical contact that we could come in with people is when we have to go shopping, but that's a necessity, you know, to keep us fed and watered. So in terms of that, we are fairly isolated. We either stay at home or we work, mainly work really. So that is our isolation plan. With the businesses being closed, as I've already said, we're kind of already in isolation even before the mass closures were in effect. So I feel personally like it's a time now where I can obviously focus on what's important to me. So looking after Kelly, looking after the product development now, where I can really sit down, focus, break everything down and develop them in the same detail that we always do. But now that we have extra time, I can really focus on it, so I don't have to go to a place where I don't want to go and rush things and do things how other people kind of say it should be done. Just on a side note, it's the same thing like with retailers, how people say, well, you have to do it this way or you have to do it that way. You've got to manufacture a product a certain way. Exactly why I said, well, we'll never be retailers, because obviously we retail our product, but I could quite easily pump out 20, 30 products in a month and have all these accessories that obviously are useless, and the products don't work how they should work. And this is why we've only got 9 products at the minute, but every one of them is super, super premium. The same thing with accessories. That's the postman. So this is, again, why I want to focus on a time now to kind of continue on the path that we're going, which is obviously a huge upward trend for us. We've got some exciting products in the pipeline and they have already been in development for months. One of them, I'd say a year now, a year and a half. So it's almost a good time for us to kind of sit down, look down our product line sheet and see what is upcoming next. We've got some really cool accessories in the pipeline. It's been a nightmare, but we've already got one of them, so that's the wheel woolies. That took us a long time to get in the door with those guys, but as I said, now is the time for us to really start focusing on things and not do it like somebody else says we have to do it, and start doing or manufacturing average level products so we can capture every inch of the market. I would rather sell to a smaller market, but the customers who do buy from us, are the real kind of enthusiast people and who understand the process more than just you have 97 products and I'm going to go and capture 100% of the market from 17 to 84-year-olds that may like XYZ. So that's my kind of thought process at the minute, and I'm taking the time really well. Obviously, apart from the orders, because the orders are really just flying in. So when I say I've got time, it's not as much time as I'd like. But again, the support's been absolutely amazing from every single customer. We're kind of hitting new daily records, and we just have to keep ordering huge general queues of loose fill boxes, all that sort of stuff to keep the orders flowing. So that's in terms of the business where this is where we are at now. And also in between videos like this, me and Kelly have a thing going. I mean, we've always had this going, but even more than now, because you can, as I said, execute on the plans. But on video, in between videos like this, we really sit down and we kind of write a strategic plan. So even if it's just a product name, how we're going to develop it, where the materials are coming from, what's it going to be called, etc. So we sit down in between the videos and we like strategize the plans. We also have the good kind of time now as well again to execute those plans. So that's where the business is at the minute. I think every business around us is closed, so it's a shame, unfortunately. Has to be done. Some businesses have no choice but to close because they're fully retail, where you get thousands of people through the door, and obviously the isolation part is key, and that's the sort of business. Whereas with us, we're lucky where we can 100% isolate on this kind of side of the business, and we're sending out all of these orders without coming in contact with a single person. So that is where YumCars is currently at, where I believe in a really good place, and we're looking to come out of this wave about 40 steps ahead. Everything's already pre-planned, and we're actually expanding in this kind of time. So a lot of things are on order now, and as I said, we're going to come out of this wave, and there's a bracket, obviously a few months, realistically 3-4 months. That's where I think we're going to be kind of heading in, obviously a full lockdown, partial lockdown, all that sort of stuff. But once we come out of this kind of small phase of our life, realistically, we would have actually luckily grown out of this period, obviously with the support of you guys. It's been awesome, and me and Kelly appreciate it. But yeah, I just wanted to shoot this video, kind of dump what's in my head in the last couple of weeks, obviously on paper or on video. So I hope you found it informative. Again, the video content is ramping up as well, so we've got stuff on back film now, ready to go. So hope you enjoy all the videos, guys, and obviously you stay safe in isolation and you keep those cars detailed. Thank you very much. I'll catch you in the next one.